Black River Drifters. Later.
Easy to get in.
Okay. Ooh, flowers. Let's see. Increase damage, interrupt enemy action. What does that mean? Interrupt enemy action. Isn't that what it already does? Go with that and see what happens. Oh, he changed the layout. There's... That smells wonderful. New book announcement. The battle will be last. Ulrich the Giant, Gaston the Decapitator... Wait. Ulrich the Giant and Gaston the Decapitator finally meet on the battlefield. Each one has total faith in his victory, and each one possesses a mighty artifact. Can Excalibur take on the Hammer of Thor? You will find out for yourselves in the latest book from the author behind bestsellers Sweeping Strike and Sweeping Strike 2. Take Torf, and may these heroes strike to win. Oh lord, can they come up with better Mr. Quist, I would like to congratulate you on your purchase of an apartment. You were not the best of renters, and we were constantly late with payments. However, when you told me you were prepared to purchase the entire apartment, I was overjoyed. I'm delighted that you have a new source of income, since as far as I understand, you no longer write for a living. It seems you made the right choice. I wish you good luck. Mr. Ascold Bermondale. No changes. That's new. Not as spacious as I expected. Oh. There's a job. I'm ready. Anything else? No. The order's at your door. He sure is strange today.
It's easier to get a new one.
It's on the desk. What's changed here? What's been renovated? Fridge is empty. The fridge needs to be defrosted. Do not turn on. Okay, at least we did it. Nothing. Let's not bother that person. Excerpt from review. Fresh and original as always. Nowadays, there really aren't enough authors who are this original and can also release new books fast. contractor agrees to infiltrate the Timeless Mansion by Helena Roberty and extract an item, the cursed clock. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, let's go. Oof. Finally, I landed on something soft. Maybe not too soft. Ugh. You examine your souls. So how'd it go? I think successfully nabbing Excalibur really redeemed me in the client's eyes. So now you'll get easier jobs, no more killer robots threatening us? I hope so. We're supposed to find a clock of some sort. That doesn't sound too complicated. Ready to get started? Whoa! Hey, it's a cute place. Etienne? Are you okay? Yes. Does he recognize this place? What the? Oh god. Oh god. A young woman runs past without even glancing at you. I trapped him. I trapped the monster. Run away. Monster? The job didn't get easier. Yep. One of the pipes is dripping. Actually, the water is flowing on. Water is full on flowing out of it. It's too late to save this pipe. Yelling into the air, "Damn girl, get back here and let me out. I find you and your friends too. Do you really think this cage can stop me? Is this the monster? Who are you?" The man pauses and stares at you. Damn. Etienne? You know him? Etienne! The man's eyes seem to burn through you. You look away, but not before noticing that the man's hands are trembling with anger. I think we should get out of here quickly. Stop right there, you bastard. Answer me. What did you do with Amanda? Where is my wife? Hold on. What does all this mean? Not now. Not what I meant to do. Why does that fellow in the basement know you? This book. I wrote it. That's what I figured. Because they crossed out the lady's face, so I was thinking in my mind, oh, it was that, but it's Etienne. But then it said it was Helena Roberta, so I was like, what? What? What do you mean? I created this mansion, but I was arrested before I had a chance to finish the book. So how did your client get this book then? But we've only been stealing from books that are on the market. I imagine the rights to it went to my publisher and decided to have another writer finish it. So that's why the dreadful man in the basement knows you? You created him? Yes, but not like that. It was the story of a generous aristocrat who lived in a beautiful mansion with his wife. You definitely wouldn't catch me writing about a murderer in a blood-soaked basement. Do you think the new author changed a lot? Looking around, I think so, yes. Who is this Amanda he mentioned? Is she here too somewhere? She's not here anymore. It's better if we talk about that later. This clock wasn't meant to be here either. Let's take a look since it's what we came from. You see an ancient clock. The steel frame around it is covered in small inscriptions, some of which are impossible to make out. There's something written here. The clock master's lifetime Something something with the time on the clock itself. It's too bad it stopped. I'm guessing we need to bring back a working clock? Etienne? Yes, a working one. You notice 3 huge holes in the mechanism. There are 3 gears missing. We'll have to search the whole mansion. Well, you should know your way around here well since you created all this. Are we at the end of the book? That's right, the plot has ended and the heroine managed to lock the monster in the basement and escape. Nothing else happens in the plot after this, the happy ending. We need to go back to somewhere on page 150 or so. That's where the mansion will be in the best shape for us to search it. Even the staircase is in ruins now. I didn't know you could do that, so are we going to jump between pages? Jumping is the easy part. The hard part is landing on the same spot on another page. If I miss or land end up between pages without my powers, it could end badly. Should we risk it? I want to unlock that. This was a room for entertaining guests. Looks like the master of the house became less social, and his definition of entertainment changed too. Way. Pretty sure you can move that. Crowbar, electric pliers. It worked. We're on page 120 now. It's a little more pleasant here, don't you think? Etienne, you don't want to keep doing this, do you? No, I don't. But I really have no choice. Do you think the client knew this was your book and sent you here on purpose? I don't think he cared either way. Help me, let me out. Who's that? Another victim? Let's go find out. No, let's go. Can't do nothing? Can't do that? Okay. Hey, anybody? Hey, Jonathan, guys? Look at the empty cell. The scratches on the floor and chains hanging from the walls make this a frightening place even without... I wonder where our monster is in this time. I think we're better off not running into him. It looked like he was ready to kill you right there and then. Do you think the new author made him like that? No, nothing's changed there. Oh. But he's not supposed to hurt the other characters. You examine the manacles on the walls. And this change in him bothers me. Start it. I need materials and items. hesitate a little bit. It's not unusual. Play a small drop of ink. Come on, faster. You grit your teeth as the pain from your shackles burn you. I think that's it. The crack's gone. Whew. Are you alright? Yeah. It's best not to show that you see what you see to Roderick. You push your sleeve, wet with blood, back into place. We should go check. Okay. So we did that. Is anybody there? Help me, Jonathan? The voice is coming from behind those shelves. I hear it. Well, what should I do? Oh my god, who are you? That's not important. Alright, my hands. She draws your attention to the handcuffs behind her back. How did you end up here? You fiddle with the handcuffs. My brother and I were looking for something. Oh my god, Jonathan, he's still around here somewhere. Promise me you'll find him. We'll see. By the way, you haven't seen any gears around here, have you? Big ones for a clock? No, sorry. It's okay. Although, when I was searching the study upstairs, I found a secret compartment in the desk, but it was empty. What do you mean searching? Hold on, what do you mean by searching? Did I say searching? I must have misspoke. Alright, I'll check it out later. You finish removing the handcuffs, and the girl is finally free. Thank you, she observed. Well, I think it's time to get out of here. I'll take care of your brother. The girl nods briefly. She looks around the room for a second, with barely notable disappointment, disappears behind the door. More of your characters? They seem fairly well written. Really bad at lying, though. No, I don't know her. Still can't make anything. Now we can. All the way back now. Not really all that helpful, but whatever. I think if there's anything else with a needed crowbar. I don't think there was, though. One of the master's letters. It's an invitation to a ball hosted at his mansion. This is the mansion's master study. It's so sparse. Apparently whoever rewrote your book didn't know much about creating pleasant settings. I don't think it's all that bad. Oh. Yes, take that for sure. That's where the lockpick is needed. desk. The documents are scattered across. Examine the secret compartment. You press it lightly, the bombs go underneath. This could fit a whole gear. It could if someone had put one in here. Should we check out this desk another time since it has to be here at some point? I hope so. That's what I figured. I think I should have done the pliers because I think I found more things that needed pliers than it did lockpick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have gone for the pliers. And I need tools. Shit. No, it was another time that the pliers were needed. Still won't let me leave. Hey, look, it worked. The staircase is fixed. Let's go see if what's not so simple. Yeah, but did this cause that one guy to escape? That's the question. Or is he still there? Oh, he's still there. He didn't have powers like that before. It's the clock, remember? With the inscription said how it said about how it's connected to its master. While the clock is stopped, nothing can hurt its master. Well, either that or he was born with inhuman regenerative abilities. The man glanced at you briefly. Soon, Etienne, this door isn't as sturdy as you might think. Soon we'll have a nice little chat face to face. You'll pay for everything you've done to me. For Amanda. For abandoning me here. This is where I needed pliers, but I just want to see if... Is there anything I needed? No. That thing needed pliers. stuck? Okay, there we go. Bingo. Well, the Rusty has some kind of demonic face engraved on the surface. Put the gear in your pocket. Let's go back to the clock, and then we'll look for the rest. Also, we have to save the girl's brother, who should be somewhere in the past. So much to do. A man is standing in the hallway, holding a strange walkie-talkie and flipping various levers on it. Maria, come in, damn it, Maria. The only sound coming from the walkie-talkie is static. The man taps it angrily as though hitting it will help. Damn, I think he's noticed the man's police hat. The man suddenly turns around and you see that his face is made of paper. Stop right there, breathing heavily, measuring you with his eyes. He raises the walkie-talkie to his face. For the record, during a routine patrol, Sergeant Kiko Brett encountered an unlicensed bookwalker. To hell with you, he notices the walkie-talkie isn't working. Leave. I said stop. He didn't say his name and is lying to the officer. He is also concealing his face behind a mask. Take that off right now. Maybe it's best if we do what he says. If he finds out who I am, he'll find me in reality, and that'll be the end of me and you. I don't know what the problem is, officer. I'm a licensed walker, and I'm only here by order of my publisher. Oh yeah? And who's this publisher that sends their employees into books that haven't been pulled from stores? Well, we have a special kind of publisher. The man starts striding towards you, unbuttoning his uniform jacket as he approaches. You raise your fist, preparing to defend yourself. It's too bad. Maria's not here. She really loves beating up thugs like you. For the record, commencing neutralization. Damn you. Fine. Maria will deal with you later, thief. The man instantly disappears as though he was never there, but the bruises on your body say otherwise. Damn, this is really bad. I can imagine. Disobeying the writer's police is one thing, but fighting the police? Attacking a police officer plus stealing a book that is still under license? It's not 30 years, of course, but you could definitely get 5 to 7. So not even close to what you were accused of? What in the world did you do, Etienne? Hold on, you also said you hadn't finished the book when they arrested you, which means something happened here in this mansion. And it has something to do with the mansion's master and someone named Amanda. How about we get down to business before the policeman gets here with backup? I need to heal because I'm going to die. Damn, where did all that space healing go? freaking thing was like heals 5 health and I barely lost any health. There was like no fight. Only like that one fight and that was it. Okay, so cut that. Think what else was there something I needed to cut? But now what? Please look. Why do you say that? I think it's quite an adorable mansion. Everywhere I look, I see the crude strokes of other authors who twisted all this. But on the other hand, I understand the publisher's position. Young adult horror certainly sells better than what I imagine you originally wrote as a novel. So write the damn young adult horror. Why did they have to ruin my book for it? I'll never be able to put things back the way they were. Don't feel discouraged. We'll get your shackles off and you can start a new book. I'm sure the new story and characters you create will be just as wonderful. Ugh, fine. Okay. How did he know we were? We need to find the other 2 gears, but let's speed things up a little. I feel really uncomfortable in this place. I thought you'd be glad to be back in your... No, I'm not, and this isn't my book anymore. They twisted and destroyed everything they could hear. I wish I could burn this whole book to ashes. Alright, let's start with that girl's brother. Maybe he knows something. Since, as far as I can tell, they investigated all this already. We didn't see him in the past. Can you jump even earlier? Yeah, go to the time. Go to 1990. I guess today is our lucky day. So many jumps and we're still in one piece. Maybe it's because you're so skillful? Stop it. Hey, sorry, I'm just trying to lighten things up a little. Thanks for trying. Nope, won't let me leave. Oh. Can you jump it? You look down. Walk away. Locked from outside. Man, they're giving me a lot of ink bottles. One of the master's letters. It's charred and it's addressed to his lover Amanda. What's this? There isn't supposed to be a passageway here. I guess the master is building a secret room. The mansion's master wouldn't tear down this wall himself. He's a well-off aristocrat. His His servants should be around here somewhere. It's probably their work. I don't see any servants in this time. Looks like the new author took them out of the plot. Do you think they put them in another book? Of course not. No one in their right mind would take a character out of a book. That breaks one of the most serious writer's laws. They probably just got erased. Whoa. Is that what Etienne did? He took some of the characters... He took somebody else's character? We need to search this place in different times, since there might be a secret passage here. Alright. Well, let me go outside. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Planks. We could fix the walkway. See? There's no way to insert, but was behind bars. You open the drawer, but it's empty. So if we assume the author's rewriting someone else's book isn't particularly intelligent, then it's obvious you push on the bottom of the top. You push the bottom of the drawer and open a secret compartment underneath. Another false bottom. Your thought process is good, but it's still empty. You feel around inside the drawer just in case, but you don't find anything. Am I missing something? Do I need to check another time again? Maybe we should search the other rooms. We haven't checked them all yet. Okay. We haven't? Yeah, I can't do that thing. That was it. I can't do anything else. One of the master's letters. It's an invitation to a meeting with him. Oh, still empty? No. Lost on this one. Forgot that was on. Yeah, move the painting, obviously. Pen pals. A charred love letter addressed to Amanda, signed by Etienne Quest. Oh! Etienne and Amanda? He fell in love with the character he wrote? confused. Well, definitely knows behind. No, how do I open it? Lift the painting. Teenage boy standing in the middle of the room, covering his face with his hands. Hey, let's talk. Don't kill me. We're not associated with your kidnapper. Are you Jonathan? Yes. Well, we kind of are, but not the way you think. Damn, that's a cool mask. I told everyone we should wear masks for this job, too, but they just laughed at me. Sister asked me to find you. Sister? I don't have a sister. Well, that's what she told us. Hold on. Was she short? A short girl, Samantha? She's still here? No, we helped her get out. It was her idea to rob this mansion. She promised us there would be a ton of loot inside. But all we found was the rotting walls and that psycho. How many of you were there? 6, but 3 ran away right at the beginning. We saw him kill one. Well, I'd say you definitely did some work on your character here. He's not mine anymore now. You can still fix him, right? I'm afraid not. So you're thieves? Not really. More like... well, yeah, we're thieves. Duh. Okay, I'm something of a thief too. Whoa. Like he found his new hero. By the way, have you seen any gears, big ones around here? Gears? No. Are they valuable? Not really. If you checked the desk with the secret compartment in the storage room already, then check the master study. I think he hid something in both places. We actually already found a gear in the master study, but nothing in the storage room. He's got the crazy thing set up with a double false bottom. Did you get it open? A double false bottom? Yeah, the first you open the false bottom. I already knew that. I already knew all that. Oh, God. However, the woman in the uniform seems completely calm and collected. I'm Sergeant Maria Glowitz, tapping the badge on her chest. You're under arrest on suspicion of plagiarism and attacking a police officer. She pulls on dark leather gloves. I'd advise you to stop resisting and come with me. And if I don't, then I'll have no choice but to use force. She balls her hands into fists and grins slightly. Well, in that case, I apologize for making use force. You roll your shoulder, limbering up. Jesus. Mary is breathing heavily. She's leaning to the side, but manages to somehow keep her balance. This is an overthief. The whole police force will come looking for you. Before you can blink, Maria disappears from the book. Are you alright? I've been better. You straighten the crumpled paper on your face. I think I'm confused, but I already knew the whole about the double false bottom. I already knew that. And I swear I checked it already. Okay, so it was a triple, I guess. You asked about Amanda, the wife of the maniac in the basement, but there's something I was able to figure out using my powers of deduction. So you created Amanda and her husband, and the cute little story of their cozy backwoods mansion, and then you and Amanda started getting close. What gives you that idea? Back when we were in the car, you told me you always try to make your characters realistic and well developed. Oh, I thought he was going to comment on the fact that we found love letters. And my guess is that Amanda turned out exactly that way. Your powers of deduction, or whatever you said, are pretty good. But then you took Amanda somewhere. And that's the part I don't understand yet. Where could you have taken her? There's no trace of her in the book. Wait, you didn't... You took her out of the book? I get it, the thing you do for love, but Etienne, you do realize you're not just messing with writer's law, but with more serious human laws. I'm paying the price for that now. You raise your shackled wrist. In any case, we both knew what we were up against and what would happen to us. So that's what they arrested you for? 30 years for what you did? Broke one of the most serious writer laws, extracted a character who then turned into a real living human. Where's Amanda now? Do you live with her? In the end, we broke up. Well, despite everything you went through? Indeed. So getting back your ability to write, it's probably the one thing in my life that I can at least try to fix. Smiling weakly. So that's why you agreed to take on these jobs. Bam. Lose something, Etienne? Mansion's master is holding the final gear. Damn it. So where's Amanda? The man is trying to incredibly hard to stay calm, his head tilted slightly to the right. Where is my wife? The man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. I can't be forgetting her. I can't. He starts rubbing his temples furiously. We don't need to bring up Amanda. Just let me try and help you. Let me try to rewrite you the way you were before. Are you sure? What about your shackles? Damn, you're right. The man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. I remember with you, and now I can't find her anywhere. He looks at you, his head slowly tilting to the right again. At the same time, his minor attack of confusion passes, and his anger rises up in its place. Bring her back. I can't. You stole Amanda from me and left me here alone. Then someone else came. He did something to me. I didn't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. His head tilts to the left again. You notice his clothes are stained with fresh blood. Wait, why do you have that girl? Did he get to her? Gritting his teeth. Clenching his teeth. Damn thugs. I'll never forgive them for what they did to you. You're supposed to be... Bang. The blow hits you in the chest. Ugh. Etienne. The man tucks the gear away inside his shirt. Then he starts cracking his knuckles. Let me try. Maybe I can rewrite at least something in you. Oh, don't worry. He loosens his shoulders. I don't need help. I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. He clenches his fist tightly. Great. Unfreaking believable. Alright. Let's see. 2 turns. Jesus, he gets 2 turns. This is impossible. I can't do anything. The man's injuries start healing before your very eyes. At the same time, you hear the gears in the clock making a clanking sound. It's as though they're trying to start working, but they can't because the last gear is missing. What the? Remember what I said about the inscription on the clock and how it's connected to its master? I figured that out while the clock is stopped. Nothing could hurt its master. You spot the last gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster. It seems to have fallen out of his shirt while you were fighting. You raise your eyes to the man, and he looks back at you with a venomous smirk. Just try. You charge forward, but the instant your hand touches a gear, the man grabs you and you find yourself in a tight chokehold. No luck? Drop down. You drop down out of his grip and grab the gear off the floor. Damn it. In an instant, you're standing by the clock. Without a second glance, you push the gear down. Fortunately, you got it in the correct spot. The clock immediately starts ticking. No! The man grabs at the empty air in the final attempt to stop you. Etienne, he grabs his head as a shudder passes through his body. He begins to age rapidly, and the injuries from his previous fights, not only the ones against you, start reappearing all over him. No! He swings his arms helplessly, then starts dissolving into dust. You watch it all happen silently. There's nothing left of the monster except a pile of ash. My god. But now what? Nothing. You walk up to the character's ashes, digging around till you find a small, crumpled piece of paper. You quickly rip it in two. I've had enough. You pick up the clock and get ready to jump out of the boat. We can talk about all this, Etienne, if you want to talk. Dang, man, that guy, I guess I was supposed to lose, but still, it was rough. Still rough.
Time to raid the house.
Can't keep this up anymore. Two minutes later. What the? Heal on use? Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not... No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was. You specifically sent me to steal from it. I'm just the middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care. You can take your job and go to hell. Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance at getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Etienne, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order is at your door.
It's easier to get a new one.
Interestingly enough, the last two missions were very, like... It doesn't seem like there was other things that much I could do outside of just going straight through them. Alright, so this is the last book, if I'm not mistaken.
Easier to get a...
And I already did that. Okay. Not letting me look at that. Excerpt from a book review. And so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the Upper District and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the Upper District as a sort of retirement home rather than upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. Well, at the same time, they're trying to put a spin on it. Come on, guys. A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Morai. Marie? Moody? And extract the item, the weather controller. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Okay, it's small. You decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice, you shrugged tiredly. After everything that happened? How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah yes, I forgot about your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all your characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. I really thought about giving it all up. But the client is right. I need to finish my last job. Something is totally wrong here. I can just feel it in my bones. Even what we're doing makes me feel sick. If they get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Looking at the floor. Tired. Just help me finish this one last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that controls the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. You look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, train car door. Train key. Pete Jenkins. Small light is blinking. You hear static over the radio. Lindleaf Jr. speaking. I'm taking over the senior meteorologist too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Who knows? Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? I think we're in range, maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? I don't know. Do I just pick? $17, fine. How was I supposed to know that? Oh, okay, so neither one was the right answer? That's stupid. Got it. Not exactly. I don't think people making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Thanks, I've noted that in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42, so I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter there. A death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What other kind of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see fear storm or madness storm there. Great. But there are joy storms too, although they most often happen in town. Alright, let's get the train moving. Good luck. Outside? I don't think we can go outside. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. Looks like the list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of cursed train? We're probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. The last one is Ronald Miles. What about your dearly departed Pete Jenkins? He probably didn't even have time to add his name. The poor guy deserves this at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. Take the nail and from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people forgetting you too? You're right. I should add it. Nice job. Couldn't put half that effort into other names though? Had to make your own name the best? Yeah. You wipe a few metal shavings off the inscription? Think the operator's possessions. Walk away. Okay, obviously we need stuff. Make sure Oh no! What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. Can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? What are you afraid of bugs? Knock hard on the tank. Suddenly the oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Grab the bug. The bug's 3 sets of legs scramble at your hand. It's clearly displeased. Yeah, drop it. I might need it. You put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you'll actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. Add oil from the canister. Okay. Is there anything here? Yeah, shut up. Shut up. That's what I'm looking for. Trying to get to the other side of the train to see what we could do. I'll make sure. What do I get here? What do I have? Okay, I need crowbar part. A type of desert bug that likes hiding in machinery where it can feed on oil for weeks. Damn the old photo. It's a photo of a woman with blonde hair in a ponytail. It could be the former operator's daughter or maybe his wife. I think it's running. Gauges. Check the fuel gauge. Fuel tank is full, but injection pressure seems extremely low. We need to do something about that or the train will just stop. Hold on. The Death Storm is approaching. Hurry. Anyone out past 10 miles. Train 42. What's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's moving barely. But it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. Check the gauges. Check the coolant is operational. Check the oil gauge. The oil tank is good at work. Go back to the control panel. Why would you push that? All right, that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. You're looking at the fuel panel. All indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read it. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you read this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Measured. Something cracks. The train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed us, and we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course, only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick's winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This has all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, ask him about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. Ha ha ha. Is that a joke? Ha ha. I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller, and everything started going messy after he died. We should ask around town about him. Ask about him around town. We should ask around about him in town. I can't read. Apologies for me not being able to read. If you only had something like that, my god. We'd certainly be well off. Alright, I'll see you. I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. A guard is trying to unsuccessfully open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. He glances briefly at your wraith, but apparently decides not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone in this town is in town before the storm hits. He doesn't even go into town. Obviously, he's in the way. I'll try to talk. Go ahead, you try. Be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. Hey, friend, you there? Yes? Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend. He didn't have any friends. I'm his brother. Oh, God. Let the guard do. You step away from the guard and promotion. Hey, Max. How you doing? Come with me. Easy now. After a few minutes, he leads the man out of the locomotive, and they disappear behind the town gate. Good thing that guy didn't see your face. The guard comes back, and he looks pleased. Hey, thanks for the help. I took Max to the infirmary. They'll look after him. Will he be okay? Probably not. People can't usually go back to normal life after a fear storm. They won't transfer his train yet, but stay in town if you can. You may be able to pick up some of his stuff when they sell it off. Well then, I'll move this train along, and then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs and get your paperwork straight, okay? Different map areas. How am I supposed to? Keep trying to press it. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and in bored voice says, Train number? 42. The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. Soon after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. He writes in his book. And now the inspector looks up at you. My name is Etienne. Just Etienne? I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging from his neck? It's not shabby. His face, he looks at you, then looks down again, is apparently disfigured. Oh ho! You aren't too good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. Hands you an old yellow ticket which looks like it's been passed around for years. One standard town visit, 2 hours. Can I stay longer? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or really don't know how things work around here. The train is yours. The possessions are the people's. And what happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. Exit the town. Holy cow. Naomi is talking to another traveler who passes her a strange, half-empty bag. I extended my time by 1 hour, please. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on. The man freezes, tilting his head. Just who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please, 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath and I'll be on my way. That was strange. Not sure what happened there. Anyway. Max is resting now. We're keeping an eye on his stuff. Hold on 1 second. Okay. That thing's messed up, but well, don't look in there. You know what? He hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Take this. You're a good guy. You help Max. Let us take care of things here. You get out of here. Don't interfere. The inspector turns around and loses interest in you. Time runs out like sands through your fingers in this town, literally. merchant is especially trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of last stage insanity. Hey man, come on over here. You got any sand? Nope, look at her. Oh well, I can't help you with that. I've been selling my heart out, but I still don't have enough sand to fix my train. Look at the melon seller's train. There are lots of things in the world you would call run down, but everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. And my time's running out. I have half an hour left in town. All because of those damn guards. They gave me a penalty. Those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. You notice the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. He doesn't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting the train out of here in any case. Hey, are you a digger? A what? A digger. My hearing is fine. I'm asking you what it means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not a local. I'm not from here. You gesture at the town. The man continues to look at that without blinking. This is the only town on our continent, possibly on the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from, then, if not from here? I left for a long time, and now I'm back, but I don't remember anything. A digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what the desert is, or is there no desert where you come from either? Right, a digger. They just called them something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best way back when. I find that hard to believe. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building in Malta Street, but I can't do it by myself. Of course, what's our plan? I started digging from the top, got from the 20th to the 17th floor, but the lower floors are hard work. The sand's packed tight, and it's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there in that building? The man peers closely at you. It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the first floor of the building. The work is all that you should concern you. I'll pay you, and that's what's in the building is and what's in the building is none of your business. Yes, you win or no? I'll think about it. Dink then. He throws his cigarette on the ground and turns away from you. Is he going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on the weapons? No, he gets caught in the firestorm out on the road tomorrow. Oh, shit. So he's dying. Man, this is a pretty big gosh darn map here. The sound that reaches your ear seems impossible in this desert world. Rustling pages, hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's tray is full of books, well worn. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello. Hi. Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Her attentive but slightly unfocused gaze slides over you. Your paper face doesn't seem to bother her. Yeah, I'm new. Do you know any from here? No, of course not. It's just that generally the same people bring their trains to the same station every time. Were you looking to choose a book? I have something that might interest you. The bookseller tries to look uninterested, but you see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Notes? Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Wow, this is an absolute treasure. Have you read it? I thought it was just the old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother, I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? $5. Oof. I'm glad to give you 5 in sand, but then I'd have to leave town right now. I have to sell so many books to sell. Would you lower your price? 2 bags. 2 bags. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course, but that's a fair price. The bookseller disappears into her train, then returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in a language you don't know embroidered on them. This is for good luck. Hey, you should find out what was in that journal. You should have found out what was in that journal. It might have helped us understand this world better. I thought you could help me with that. Haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. Shit, I probably should have. kids are shooting about. He'd watch how they from. An impressive large fang from some unknown animal hanging from his neck. He stops washing and shoots you a mean look. A cage around your neck. Is that some kind of new trend? You hear the clear dislike in the man's voice. Let's just keep going. We don't need any more problems. Is he washing out blood? Who cares? We're just passing by. Keep going, keep going. Maybe I should tell, hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down near your neck. You look down and see the man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. I had a trendy friend once, always bragging about his sand bear fang. Damn it, you grab the cage too and pull it towards you. But I taught him some manners. 1 punch, 2. He looks at you with bloodshot eyes and keeps trying to pull the cage toward himself. The cages and you start making an unpleasant sound. The man easily dodges your attack and pushes you away from him. It appears the real fight is about to start. Flies into the basin, which turns over with a crash, splashing its contents onto the ground. What a sick bastard. You okay, Etienne? Next time, you're going in my pocket, or even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business, but we can't just let that psycho roam free. Call the guards? That's a bad idea. More attention. Look at the suitcase on the ground and notice a photograph. 2 smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arm around the other, who looked pale and tired. His shoulder is bandaged, and he has a fang pendant around his neck. You toss the photo aside. Oh, there's some rope. What are you doing? What's going on? You silly comes up. Man falls to the ground again. Find 2 bags of sand. At least it's some compensation. Eat that bread. Finally, the man's sleeves bears the letters CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you keep looking at the letters, trying to think of what it might stand for. Customs service. From the customs service, I just finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belonged to Jenkins before your time in town is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yeah, they warned me already. And that, he pointed at Roger's cage, that's mine. Can I see the tag? Why would it put a tag on my own things? An item with no tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. He writes something in his notebook. What the hell? I'm not selling my friend. He reaches for the radio on his belt and he looks at you questioningly. Cool it. Let's try and solve this peacefully. Fine. No problem. I'll sell. Because our tosses a folded up trading at your foot. Have you done it before? No. Unfolding the 10 signals that you're selling goods. People will come buy from you and you make the profit you can. Hand in half the sand at the entrance. He points at the woman's checking tickets. Do what you want with the rest. Good luck. He walks away. Stare at your train for a moment. She sighs and leans against the door, buckles slightly in her way. So you're from train 42, huh? She grabs a cigarette and takes a drag. Did you know the previous Jenkins? Yeah? He was my husband. She gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry as if nothing happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? I said I didn't kill her. Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin and diapers inside. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette into a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. Hand her a sheet from the basin. She shakes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? Yeah, your husband's possession. Things. Just random things, something interesting. The woman ashes a cigarette and you see her glance quickly at you as she takes her sheet. So Jenkins' possessions, do you need me to? You pile a few socks from the basin and give them to the woman. But the woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. She stands with her back to you, not speaking. I really am sorry. When I found him, there was already nothing I could do. She nods weakly a few times. Turning half around, she passes you a cigarette. She already had finished one in her mouth. Take the cigarette. You sit on her tray and stoop. I found a journal on his. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. A journal? Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. These thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. As she finishes a cigarette, she packs up and heads inside her train. The child's joyful laughter greets her. Oh, that is sad. I already talked to that guy. Oh, mansion on wheels. Seems like someone's done well. In a world where you can die at any second. Are you gonna knock or stand there? Silence. I can clearly see him watching us from the window. Why won't he open the door? He probably only talks to people he knows. We should come back later. The curtains on the window are drawn, but you can see the silhouette of a man watching you. A man waving at you so furiously that it looks like... Oh no, get out of here. What do you mean? You are calling me over. So? Go on, get. Up close I can see that you only have 30 minutes worth of sand. Old man waves his fist angrily. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but he probably knows a few dirty tricks. I don't get it. Leave. Looks like a train has been washed recently, metal glass are gleaming, and the thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. You see Calicoa, Haworthia, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. I'm sorry, did you need something? I wanted to ask, do you know how I get into the upper district? I heard the meteorologist lives there. You can only get in once you retire, and I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now, today? The woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out from the leaky roof. Ask the woman, aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? The woman continues to look towards the sky. Yeah, the trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. The corner of the woman's mouth turns up and she shakes her head. What do you do? It's as though the woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life, day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants? I used to enjoy nurturing life. The woman looks at the old trailer and stiffens for a split second. You see all the muscles on her face tense, but in an instant, the illusion passes. What's in the trailer? Things, old things, ancient things, toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with me. The woman frowns, but doesn't tell you to leave. Do you know anything about the meteorologist? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? Do you know anything else? The woman turns her head to look at you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. You turn to leave, but but suddenly feel something crawling across your neck. Wow, an oil eater. It seems like the oil bug in your pocket has finally escaped. Look it up. You put your hand over your neck. Stop. Huh? Leave it with me. Okay. She walks over and opens the door of her train, picks something up, and then returns to you. Here. She's holding 2 old dusty bags of sand in her open hand. 2 bags of this gross little bug. Is she insane? You won't hear me complaining. You carefully remove the bug from your neck and pass it to the woman. She gives you the 2 bags of sand. Thanks. The woman nods gently to you, then turns her attention to the bed. You see a tall woman digging around a pile of scrap metal. She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, then rakes out the record chips and wires as if they were parasites on a ripe piece of fruit. She tosses the cleaned out computer into a pile to your left. Did you want something? She then picks up a new one, not paying attention. Do you need help? She looks at the pile of scrap metal. For money, actually, for sand. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? But maybe something a little less dusty? I'm not sure. She looks you over from head to toe. Stand up straight and puff out your chest. I don't think they'll have any use for you, but you can go ask Mr. Naranio yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Naranio, got it, thanks. She responds with a sour smile. You got a lot of computers there. Yep, she's concentrating hard on her work. Where'd they come from? She gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Was Jenkins a nice guy? Was? Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where you might have heard that, but definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. I'm trying to find my way to the district. Do you know anything that might help? I don't know anything. What's that pipe? Where does it go? It's a secret. She gives you a quick glance and continues ripping apart the... I'm great at keeping secrets. So am I. She looks at you in the eye for a moment. That's what we're looking for. We can crawl through there to this... yeah, that's what I figured. Now we just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. Yeah, I'll ask her. There's nothing here I can do. No. Looks at me unkindly. Ah, we have enough for the crowbar. Ah, we don't. I thought I picked up. Oh, gosh darn it. Whatever. Ah, that's right. I need the crowbar for that. Now we can do the crowbar. No, what am I doing? I just... Got the rag. I got the two pieces of metal. I need a rag and I need a tools. Okay. Now I just gotta remember where I need the pliers. That's what it was. That's what I need the pliers for. Hold on, I want to check the kitchen to see if there's more food because I am currently really low on health. God, you suck. Aha! Thank you for washing the dishes. We just had a birthday party for my daughter, and I'm absolutely exhausted. The children ate almost everything, but there's still some bread left, so help yourself and thanks again. Hell yeah, baby. That's why you help with dishes. The president of the girl on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him casting a quick glance at you. What are you guarding? Let me look at you not speaking. Did you get blown here by an idiot storm, pal? The girl on the right grunts. Don't bother us. Yes? Are you visiting your wife or newborn? No. But is there another way in? He continues to glare at you. He clearly wants you to leave. Your turn. The other guy draws his attention. I'll be on my way. So did that. Put your hands up. Like a blind man, you feel you finally managed to grab something elongated and hard. It feels like a pipe. Suddenly impulse, you pull the object and the gift from the belly of the crane, a secret covered in enjoy. After a while, it gets harder to pull, but you're not stopping now. You have one last tug. When it comes loose, you can't believe what you see. There's a bag of sand. A thief, just like I said. Put it back. He's cowling unshaven. He's trying to hide the fact. What are you digging around there for? Who are you? Your sliding is coming off. You point at the gap in the metal. I already know that, wise guy. I'll fix it as soon as I have time. Wait for the train's operator to go back inside, but he stays on the top step, leaning against the doorway. You make yourself scarce before the silence gets awkward. See? I put it back. Oh. Is this where he lives? What's his name? Narania. Hey, Naranio, come out. Door slowly opens. Middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings and is holding a glass of something orange. He squints at you from the doorway, apparently not trusting you enough to talk face to face. Trying to finish up here. Aren't we all? He gestured at you as a square around you. I don't plan on living there. I just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing? What could there possibly be there for you to do? Tell the truth. I need to get something. He waits for you to continue. Something important to me. How important? He gestured for you to continue. Ooh, a man of business. I'd say about, you look in your pockets, 1 bag of sand important. His face twists. 5 bags? He gestures for you. 7 bags? The man starts nodding, but his hand doesn't stop moving. 9.5 bags. Oh, he raises his hand furiously. And now you're speaking my language. I love it when that person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day, helping those in need, you might say. He steps forward and shakes your hands. I'll be back when I find 10 bags of sand. Good luck. I'll be waiting for you. Because I have 9. Could have had 10 if I just... Trading 10 is up. Time to sell object and stuff. Yep, start selling. Brush off the sand and notice passerby starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Something weird, some weird gas cylinder. You dig through Jenkins' bag. Empty, you sigh. Just put them on the counter anyway. Look around, reading the round bag. Some rags in the cup. I doubt I'll even get 1 bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else, some kind of map. Hey, I bet we can do something with that. Notice the customer approaching. Listen carefully, remember this. The man is quite clean cut, probably from the upper district. Are you listening? Say that the map leads to something important, to treasure or whatever. What are you selling? The old man looks at the canisters interested. Say something. Say anything. Just push the map. I have something special. Some might even call it real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears the same story every day. I hope you don't mean the helium cylinders. Show him part of the map. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. I can't just pour out 10 bags of map for a map to lead nowhere. It leads to treasure. Which treasure exactly? You tap on Roderick's cage. I'm thinking. A map to water, to a pile of sand, a pile of food, shelter. Water from his belt and Sally takes a drink. What's that, you say? He wipes his mouth on his sleeve. Oh right, I think I read they give out water for free in the upper district. That's my fault. Pile of food. What food? You're trying to say there's food just lying around the desert? Okay, this is dumb. Exactly, what? What? What the? This is so dumb to me for whatever reason. 10 bags. I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? Wax. Right to your head. With this, he shows you a small club. It's a deal. We have some sand already. Perfect. Now we can go. 14. Wonderful, wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like a tight chop. May I? He looks at the bags, ignoring you. Go ahead. Wonderful, wonderful. He counts the bags. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does the salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Naranjo sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and starts to head back into the zone. Hold on. So it only costs 2 bags to get into the district, and you're just keeping the rest for yourself, just because you know this, Janine? And truly the business doing pleasure with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. That was dumb. Cleaned out the computer. Wait, the woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last here. The parts are just lying next to her in neat piles. You notice the 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Naranjo doing? He's 8 bags of sand better now. Hasn't lost his touch. She smiles prettily. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back. Here, are you sure you're ready? Not yet. There's got to be a way to make the pliers. Yeah, I feel like the lockpick was a scam. Like, if I had not gotten the lockpick, I would have had enough to. I mean, not the. Yeah, the lockpick. If I didn't get the lockpick, I would have had enough now to get the pliers. And then the pliers would probably open up that and that. These two little things, and that probably would have given me enough to get the lockpick if needed be. I can't talk to her. I got 4 grains of sand on me. If I just had 1 tool left, I could have gotten... Let's go. Grand 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town, I repeat. But it looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. And the damn guards are about to come looking for me. And you're... She looks at you silently, smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal against the wall and pulls the lever. So, I'd hurry if I were you. Thanks. The woman smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. A little advice for you. Trust a bag of tricks. Huh? What? And jump with that. Trust a bag of tricks? No going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. This is just a drainage pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Depart? I don't even know where to start. You didn't even try to pick up the trash bag, but the contents are too heavy and the bag rips. What the? Dust pours out of the bag and gets into your eyes. Ugh. You poke around the support with your foot when trash. Trust the bag of bricks. You put your weight and then throw the other bag over barricades. You put your leg up. Caught on a nail sticking out of the board. Oh, come on. Free one of your hands and carefully unlock the hook. You shift your way to try and hook the pant from the leg. I can't get it, damn it. Come on, you're so close. Clet. Phew. Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the over the barricade and land on your feet. You hear a voice over the radio, somewhere up above. Final warning, Etienne, operator of train 42, your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You're right, there's definitely no going back. Your passage is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'd be careful. Get a running start and jump over the obstacle. Painstakingly pick up... No. You back up the clearing and see Are you sure? I'm sick of digging around in the trash. You get up a running start and you begin to pick up speed. Not yet. You keep running. Why aren't you jumping? Oh, too late. Damn. Are you alive? You broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? Not sure. Damn, I think my shoulder is. You stand up with some difficulty. I just lost a pit of health. Gosh darn it. I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lendif Jr. speaking. A joy storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. A joy storm? You could certainly use one of those. After this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you isn't particularly big. Examine the pile carefully. It's just a bunch of junk. I feel like you can probably just step over it. He's right. Step over the pile. You carefully with one leg of the pile, find yourself on the other side. That was easy. Oh, come on. Hurry up and get outside. Okay, let's see what this upper district. The joy storm has arrived. I repeat, the joy storm. Dad, is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strange colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. A piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes and in its place, you're filled with unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already. How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. I'd do that again. Okay, that sounded bad. How are you? Fine. Do you have any ideas for your next book yet? Since this is your last job? Yeah, I have a few ideas, but I'd really like to just sit down and start writing. I'm not a big fan of getting lost in thought. What are you thinking? To tell you the truth, our conversation inspired me. I didn't know characters could be as well written as you. If not for your current form, your clasp, the cage in your hand, I would never have thought that you were a character someone wrote, and not a person. Well, thank you, I imagine. But don't worry, the first thing I'm going to do is find your book so you can go home. I haven't forgotten my promise. I appreciate that. You need to find the meteorologist. The weather controller should be somewhere there. Actually, where was, wasn't there a way to... Wasn't there a way to see the dialogue that had already happened? Poor guy sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall, an idiotic grin on his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Wait. 2 minutes pass, 3 minutes. Finally, the man opens his eyes. Oh, need something, man? Thanks for not interrupting me. I really got caught up in that one. Hold on, why did your visions last so long when mine ended 10 minutes ago? Is that your first joy storm, man? Yeah, kind of. Here's some advice. Try not to move or look around too much. Concentrate on one thing and don't use up all your strength at once. That helps the visions last longer. Okay, got it. So what you wanted? Looking for meteorologist house. Looking for the sail, huh? Head straight south to the square and you should see the sail tent. But I wouldn't count on much there if I were you. Okay, thanks. Worker? There's this weird guy right there. You see devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the return of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Yes, my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Examine the counter in silence. You counter devices, complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones? They look like they've been used every day. There are 2 that fit that description, on the left and right. Ask her about the left one. How much for this device? 100 bags of sand. How much? My price is firm, she says this harshly. My husband didn't make all these devices or whatever by hand just for them to be given out for free. I paid 10 bags of sand as a bribe just to get in here, and that had to crawl through a sewer. A bribe? And you want 100 bags for some piece of junk? Just grab it and jump out of the boat. We'll figure it out later. Where are you seeing junk here, you jerk? Get out, Lost. I'm calling the guards. She grabs the radio patch to it. Grab the devices, Etienne. Did you do it? You're the one who deserves arrested. 100 bags, you're insane. That's what I said. She's insane. You hear the old man shouting from behind you. You're not sure why he's still there. Hands up. You slowly turn. That's him. He tried to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. Both guards start walking through. You grab the first device you see and throw it at the guards, but there's a rope tied around the device with another end attached to the counter. It springs back, hitting the shoulder past you. Oh, I didn't think I was help much. Just run. You hear the wishing club behind you. Watch out. Bam. Etienne. Silence falls. And darkness. That was stupid. You open your eyes. That's cold. Damn it. Was I out for long? Damn, guards. You can't. Oh, I lost Roderick. Roderick? You look at him, but it's gone. Damn it. Oh, the ladder is up. You see a barely noticeable illusion. Trust a bag of tricks. Come on, I already know that. You notice the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Nice. That's a lot of... But what I really need... Before that, let's look at... Is there anything over here? No? Hey. There we go. Hey, would you look at that? Hide around the corner and peek out the tent. Yes, Mr. Nario, I'm not sure. He was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nario is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here too. If this thing really can control storms, do you think my husband really created something like that and didn't tell us? All these years, all those people died in those storms or went insane? He might have been responsible for all that? I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do, and maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thanks for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should break the woman's radio. Crash. Your hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into the house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather, he asks? And what if it could? Then I can't just give you the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the town. I'm sorry. Naruto takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. It looks like he's preparing to fight for it to the very end. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine. You point at Roderick's cage with it hanging around Naruto's neck. When the hell did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it into your pocket. Norano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run now, huh? Attention all residents, this is Leafless Bay. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating, we have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now. Not a chance. Norano takes a step forward, tell me how it works, and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. 7 minutes. Anyone with an empty train, take on upper district residents. This train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get the car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see. He and I will figure it out ourselves. Grab him. Narrow walks slowly past you. You try and grab him, but out of the corner of your eye, you see objects flying right at you. A steel pipe of a cage. Damn it, not again. You fall right before you hit the ground, and you see Narano climbing the stairs to meet Narano's tower. So, you finally get up. Gosh darn it. I need to check the storm meter. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Narano. Let go. One final push. This has been such a long day. Narano is urging you, the man, to control in his hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Before Narano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. You take the control off of Narano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of the instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, squeezing his eyes shut. Dozens of button switches and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistical asshole. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in the death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those, and I'll check to text, but there is not one either. Third switch. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. First switch. Switch clicks loudly and moves, then the multitude indicates the button display. Let's see, you spin the device around, trying to decide what buttons to push now. The wind coming through the window picks up and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here goes. The storm is still moving. That was way too much. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you loudly discussing what happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. And it just about to reach town. But then it stopped. Alright, calm down. Storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, the patrol in his hands. We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to town? That's never happened before. It's a long story, we drove it off. Don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Linliff, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Linliff. What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now it's time for me to go. You look out the uncomforting crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Linda's looking straight at you. Are you that? He gestures at the patrol, which you've already tucked under your arm as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What moment of? You'll do just fine without it. Don't worry. You'll do fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer, and then the book will end. And then everything will work itself out. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely, not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device? Since the next time the storm comes, we won't be able to? Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. You thump your chest with your fist. Oh, alright. Leave the book. sorry. You're all... Oh, buddy. Feel kind of bad now. But it shouldn't matter, I don't think, because the book ended, right? Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet, and you're calling? Not to worry. My shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. He'll make quick work of yours, and then you'll be free, just as we agreed. Alright, thank you. Well, it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. Nah, thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright, suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. He's gonna double cross us. Something is not gonna make it here. Something is not copacetic here. Yep, that's what I thought. You fall into the cold sand and your pursuers land nearby. So you want to do this the hard way? Damn it, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard. Deal with him quickly. I'll get the book ready so we can get the controller. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved the city a couple of minutes ago. Your voice echoes through the empty square. It seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. Damn it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh. Ah, are you okay? Relatively. What book did they want to take you into? 1 second. You pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. They said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss. You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go in there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it. Alrighty, here we go. Ugh. Incomprehensible. What? Why? Everything's blurry and there's no color. Oh, we can see my real face! We've gone too deep. We're inside a book inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can and get out of here. What's incomprehensible? Your face. Why? What's. You touch your mask. Damn it, we need to hurry. You notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Reading Walker, Rich A, Item X, Client, Harmony, Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. I give the collector his orders in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside? Think there's something you could use in here? You open two of the briefcases in front of you at random. Old ragdoll inside a briefcase along with the pins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll. It even has pins. The bound book lies on a velvet cushion inside the briefcase. There's something right here. Al-Azif? And this thing will cut it to your chest. You could swear you feel its leather binding through your coat. Look, there's something else there. Next to the briefcases is a bag stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, to be sorted. You find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. Examine the cloak. You try and unfold the cloak, but as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Quiet. You carefully pull your hand out, and it's instantly visible again, along with the cloak. That sounds good. The broom trembles in your hands. You feel an itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Absolutely, you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside of it. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations. Store in a dark location. Should we take it? Tag on polymorph wand. Transform the target into an Ovis Aries. Ovis Aries sounds ominous. Just don't point it at yourself. Take everything. You hide the capsule and wand in your pockets of the folded up cloak on your shoulder and grab the broom. You're really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. Wait. 3 walkers are standing around a table in a brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Damn, so this is where they handle the briefcases for orders. Put on the music. You unfold the cloak and put it over your clothes. Look, it's working. What's next? Walk into the room. But why? What if there's something useful in there? You tiptoe around and start walking the table. Everybody freeze. That man stops cold. There's someone here. Something just touched my leg. Find the spy. The walkers spring into action and start searching the room. You fall into your back and surprise, and you visibly... Really? Hi guys, I work here. Sound the alarm. That was stupid. Oh, 3 damage to all. I hate how the stun only lasts for like that turn. A stun should last for longer than they're just that. It's dumb to me. He keeps healing. Okay, you know what? Well, I'm done. They're done. A massive futuristic blaster is lying on the briefcase. Wow, that looks dangerous. Don't you think it's a little too much? Looks like it's for shooting tanks, not walkers. Examine the briefcase on the right. A faceted bottle wrapped in a packing film inside the briefcase. The liquid inside is transparent, but a faint rainbow shimmers across the surface. What's this? A note lying next to the bottle. You unfold and read. I found the water of life like you asked, but I'm never going into a fairy tale again. Not for all the money in the world. What in the world was going on in those writers' heads? I'll be expecting my usual payment, Kay. Water of life. I believe it can heal any wound. Wait, no. No! Oh no! Why did I would have taken the blaster. I would have kept the I would have kept the Necronomicon. Oh god. The broom flies out into where it drops you in front of the Bookwalkers before flying off into the darkness. Ow. Oh my god, are you serious? Who the hell are you? Looks like we have a spy. Throw the cloak on him. Throw the toxin capsule. But he easily grabs it out of the air. Oh wow. What a waste. I'm so angry at myself for getting rid of the Necronomicon. I'm so angry at myself. Can I? I'm so angry. Golly, I hate this thing so much. Rain is busy arranging books and probably wouldn't even notice a non-bomb going off. Ugh, this is where I could have used the fear toxin. Use the wand. Take the wand out of pocket and put it close. Always sorry. So a beam of blue energy burns out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, a sheep is standing where he was. Oh, that's right. Ovis auris is a scientific name for domestic sheep. I thought it was a spell. The other walkers have already dropped into a fight. You stand 30 to attack. Ovis auris, you point at the wand, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal wand. Useless. Oh my god. So one's a sheep. And I'm out of... Oh, I have to drain because I don't have ink. Well, that worked out like shit. Oh, shit. I got signed out. PlayStation, why? Of course. And I thought this thing was supposed to heal me. I don't understand. It says 2 damage shield for 1 turn, heal on use. It says heal on use, and it's not healing me. I don't understand that. So what should have happened was black for inside is a home sharp scythe that radiates coldness. So Death is out there in some book without his scythe? I bet. There's a small box inside the briefcase surrounded by a flickering blue aura. What's this? You poke the box uncertainly with one finger. The blue field instantly surrounds your hand, making it tingle. It's some kind of energy shield. That might help in a fight. Yeah, let's take the scythe. I'm still pissed I thought I didn't take... The Necronomicon, I think, would have been the best option by far because it hits for 3. It's super strong. I don't know what this scythe does. Boss's hideout. Alright, I give up. Just don't hit me, he smirks. Take off the goddamn shackles. You grab him by the throat. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off. His daughter's sick. He's lying. I know. How about I call you when he's available? Okay? It'll only be a few days. You hit him. Do you think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know, you promised me you'd take them off, so hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. You squeeze his throat harder. Calm down, you idiot. No one except the Riders Police can take them off. Do you really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that, not this stinking warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that he could do it. A friend told me about him. Wait, Vince told me about you. And then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was that all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. He rubs his throat. You're going to take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. Or what? Are you going to kill me, a character? He winks a horrible wink. But you've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? Well, relatively. You squeeze his throat with all your strength and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. That doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon, and I'll be offloading a huge lot today. You turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door. Yes, that's right. I did. You think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Are those containers full of stolen items? Fit to burst. I can only imagine what'll happen when all that floods the market. He glances briefly at the monitor, where you can see henchmen running into your direction. Right, it's only time for us to finish up here. Grab him by the essence. You push your hand down deeper, trying to touch the collector's neck, but the very essence inside of him. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many, many years ago. Wait. Start pulling. I can call the shackle expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can write as much as you want. His henchmen are almost here. Sorry, I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. What are you thinking, Etienne? Don't worry, I've done this before. Oh no. You see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Damn, aren't his henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now it's not the time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. What now? They're right outside already. Now we add another force. You bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. You push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound, so loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. Sorry. With a ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book and flies upward with you. Ugh. Damn it, I think we twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? What have you done? Looks around. You'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back. Hey, calm down, just calm down. Etienne, hand over the book. Now where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did, they'll hear it. Riders, please, nobody move. Hey, you, drop the gun. Not another step or I'll shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Roshan. The collector? What the hell is going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on, how did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. Damn, I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you, I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. And hold back your little pet rider there. I see him. Smirking. I have no idea who that is. He puts his hand up and looks at the officer, waiting for the signal. Well now, we'll come to an agreement and everything will be just fine. Where is my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Quiet. Now we're going to make a deal. I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you bastard. The sound of a shot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Damn it. You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet, but there's not much left of it now. You see a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron, I told you to stop talking. Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. You look at the remains of the paper in your hands. Don't make us use force. Cool it, he's just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all this at the station, okay? Hold on, what's that in his hand? It's a character, and not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? You're carrying a stolen character even in your current situation? Derek, I can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it, jump out of the book.
Hey.
Oh shit! Leroy Roshan, as known as the Collector, was detained by the Rider Police. He was later sentenced to execution by erasure. The entire network of writers who used this service to buy stolen items from the books, plagiarism, were also detained, and these criminals received. Etienne Quest was detained for 5 minutes after his escape. The unknown stolen character was not found on him. What? 28 years later? Well, I think this is the house. Take off your disguise. You run your hand over your face. Oh, we see our face. Alright, now I'm ready. Oh, the character model doesn't change though. Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne, waiting for you to continue. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you were in the right place? I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I just wanted to see how you were feeling. Looking around quickly. I do believe I'm quite alright. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street. That's good then. I had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes. Although it seemed everything worked out. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. Watson? He nods to the man by the window. Holmes? He nods back. And you, sir? He looks questioningly at you. I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're all right, sir? Yes, my apologies again for disturbing you. Well, time to head back. Glad you're doing well, friend. I think it worked. Well, Roderick, it's time for me to figure out my own stuff. Oh. I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. Whoa. Etienne Quest, congratulations on your return to the ranks of writing profession. A Rock Publishing Agency has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. You may visit the Central Writers Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with details information on how sentence time served was calculated. The Falcon time served below. Initial sentence: extraction of character Amanda Mitchell, 30 years. Assistance in capturing a particularly dangerous criminal, 3 years. Fleeing from a police officer, +2 years. Willingly turning self into police, -1 year. Total time to be served, 28 years. Sigh. Oh. Can I not read that top one? Wow. That was a very interesting book. I called it a book. Very interesting game. That was a very interesting game. Sorry, forgive me. Despite some jankiness, it was good though. It was good. It was really interesting. The story, especially. Obviously, that was the main thing. That was. But I felt like because I had like cause in my mind I was thinking this could have totally had multiple endings. This could have easily had multiple endings, but again, like I had found out before that there's only one ending. There's only one way game can end. So it kind of diminishes what you did in the earlier books because I in my head I was thinking, okay, if you do like the good path and you don't sacrifice these characters, you'll get a better outcome. But that's not the case. At the same time, you could be a total d bag, and yet the way the story progresses, you still have some redemption at the end. So I don't know. I while I did enjoy this, there was a bit of like jankiness to it, and some like a lot of like I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just go for it. You know what I mean? But hey, that's what it is when you play games with decisions like this. And that's the end of Bookwalker. Overall, a pretty interesting game. Overall, pretty interesting.